It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And welcome to the realm of geekdom. This is nerd breaking news. New York, the New York Knicks have won the Eastern Conference champions and are heading to the NBA Finals in how many years, kid?
Hey, relax. We're not going to say anything on the record, even though it's 1999. Whatever.
But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss AR episodes. Hey, kid, you are our New York Knicks fan. Go ahead, bro. Just go ahead. This is your time. New York is back. Go for it.
Listen, hold on. There's nothing like New York playoff basketball. There's nothing like basketball being played in New York, Miami, Sacramento, LA. They have no idea what playoff basketball is. They have no idea what celebrities are. They have no idea what stars are. Jalen Brunson is the greatest thing in New York since Rudy Giuliani before he became a part. Jalen Brunson is the greatest thing since Patrick Ewing. If he wins a ring, I will be the most obnoxious Knicks fan in history. Because I'm going to put Jalen Brunson as the greatest Knick ever. I'm going to put him as the top 10 New York player in terms of all four sports ever. Jalen Brunson can get a free sub anytime he wants in New York. And again, the celebrities that go to the game, the fans are outside. It got to the point where there's over 100 cops outside because there's no more watch parties anymore. They banned watch parties in New York outside because of they know the atmosphere and the love that New York has for basketball. New York, for everything they have, the Yankees, the Giants, the Jets, all the Jets, actual teams, they're a basketball town. And we've been starving for basketball. Jalen Brunson, the last 4 years, have won more playoff series since the 90s. We've won one playoff series since 2001. We only won one playoff series until the greatness of Jalen Brunson came. Again, the Kings wouldn't know about this. The Heat wouldn't know about this. The Lakers wouldn't know about this. It's all New York. We're going to win the finals. The only one that can stop us is SGA because of a contract. Anyways, that's the only one. The Knicks are going to win. And again, until the Kings, the Lakers, and the Heat come back to relevance, New York is going to be here for the next 20 years only because of Jalen Brunson. He's the greatest thing ever.
All right, so now that you had your time, let's get back to the actual analytics of what's happening. So how did New York win? What did they do right? And then obviously, let's go ahead and look at their potential matchups in the future. So let's go ahead and Eagle. What do you think about what's been going on, how New York got here, and their chances about, their opponents in the finals?
It's crazy to me. Before I do a deep down into the analytics, I see the kid just going crazy, just like every Knicks fan outside the arena, just basically going, "Pabon, this is his life. The Knicks are live." It's just funny to me, right? Because he just praised Jalen Brunson, and I've been talking to this guy for the last, 4 years about basketball, and all he could say about Jalen Brunson is that he was just a fail-baiting shooting guard, that he wasn't enough to get New York anywhere, that they should have traded him. Yeah. We remember. We remember. And I'm here just to let you know that those were exactly your points, okay?
That's hearsay.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's hearsay. It's the heat of the moment. Literally, New York did something. They got better players. Call Anthony Towns. Great trade. They got rid of DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. Apparently, you can win with Julius Randle. Lakers, New Orleans, now the Knicks. He might make you a little bit better, but he's not going to win you a championship. But maybe he'll take you to the finals. Carl Anthony Towns, I think, is the centerpiece of this New York team. They have a really great defense. I think the New York fans have made this team what it is, to be honest. The support, they play nitty-gritty defense, maybe like in 99. Well, not so much because they were elbowing the other players. But, it's close enough. They're good defensively. They're more than dependable on offense. Jalen Brunson, man, listen, he's been scoring. He's been scoring for the last 3 or 4 years since he got to New York. The players that they put around him, the Villanova boys, it's a good story. You have to give it to New York for forming this team. The problem is that, what awaits in the finals is not easy. It could be either the alien or it could be SGA and his free throws. We don't know yet. We don't know. But it's going to be a test for the New York Knicks. But I'll say this. Props to New York. I wish the Kings would do something similar to what they did. I mean, congratulations to the Kings, right, for giving the Knicks their coach, right? Defensive-minded coach.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because that's what the Kings do. They basically give out players and coaches to other teams that actually need them because we really do not need them at all, right? We gave up the Aaron Fox to the Spurs because why not? And we didn't get anything in return because
we
why?
get
Because we're the Kings. Yeah, there we go. We traded Halliburton to the Pacers, and hey, here's your gift. And we got in return Sabonis, and we enjoyed the light the beam for 1 year. And then the Aaron Fox said, "No, I'm leaving." So
Let it go.
the grass is always greener on the other side of Sacramento.
I didn't know this was a Sacramento. I didn't know this was a Sacramento Kings show all of a sudden.
Yo, hold up, before the professor goes, if De'Aaron Fox makes the finals, that's 2 consecutive Kings players without the Kings.
Yeah. And Harrison Barnes, too. Don't forget him.
Hey, don't forget about the Black Hawk. Yes, sir.
Correct.
He's a trash.
So, yeah, listen, I got derailed. It's just, a sad Sacramento Kings fan over here. Congratulations to the Knicks. I'll say this. Much love to my Dominican guy, Karl Anthony Towns. That's why I'm supporting the Knicks. Go Bodega, guys. Go Knicks. So, yeah.
Professor.
So I think that part of why the Knicks are doing so well is because they just have superior coaching. And when you're looking at what Mike Brown saw that others didn't was the weakness in the Cavaliers. So first, you got Evan Mobley. He discovered that Evan Mobley was soft. So they literally just tore Evan Mobley up this whole series. And we saw Evan Mobley give up. And it doesn't really make sense when you consider that skill-wise, Evan Mobley and Karl Anthony Towns aren't that far away from each other in terms of what they can do. But mentally, they're on 2 completely different planets. And we saw Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson make that man quit. For Karl Anthony Towns, Mike Brown revealed that he's the only person who can actually coach him. And he has Karl Anthony Towns doing all the things that Karl Anthony Towns didn't want to do. You got Karl Anthony Towns passing out of the post. You've got him rebounding now. You've got him taking charges. Like, he's actually playing like a big man every once in a while. So that changes things dramatically for the Knicks. Then you've got, who else did they expose? Max Strus. The Cavaliers had Max Strus as small forward. That didn't make any sense. I don't know what they did that for. So he got beat up. And then we saw Donovan Mitchell. He did the best I think anyone could expect. Then you got James Harden. And Mike Brown revealed that he's been targeting James Harden for years. He said, I've had this schemed out for years. This works on this man every time. Let's do it again. And they ran the same old schemes they ran, and yet again, James Harden has not learned. He got smoked. So New York basically walked their way to the NBA Finals. This last series should be stricken from history. It doesn't even count because at the end of the day, that team was not prepared to play against. And Sergio should know all about things that don't count. But when you're looking at it,
we're gonna go to the kid after this. Yeah.
I want a rebuttal.
The Cavaliers were not prepared for that beating they received. So that's a done deal. Now the big question is, how are the Knicks going to fare against the Thunder? The Knicks haven't beat the Thunder in years. They haven't beat the Thunder in about, I believe it's 3 years. And the Thunder are currently on a 5-game win streak against the Knicks. That's how bad it is. But I believe that with the Knicks' superior coaching, because the Thunder's coach to me isn't all that great, that they'll probably be able to take it in a 6 or 7 game series. That's my bet. Because I also don't think the Thunder have the personnel to stop Karl Anthony Towns. Hartenstein is not going to stop Karl Anthony Towns. Let's be serious. And exactly. And I also don't think that Shea is going to be able to foul bait the way that he's used to against the defense that the Knicks run. I think he's going to get hurt when he tries to do all that. I think we're gonna see him get fouled for real in that series, because the Knicks, they want it. And they say you're gonna flop, you're gonna get beat up. They're gonna go Draymond style on him, and that's gonna be the end of that. Those are my thoughts.
Kid,
Let me get in there.
go ahead.
Let me get in there.
Yeah,
First of all-
exactly. Go ahead and review, and at the same time,
I didn't
let us
even
know,
say anything
like,
bad. I
what
don't know
you
what
Yeah,
to
see,
you did. Yeah,
how
you
they
did. You
got,
think you're slick. I'm
how
gonna
they
get you.
got to the finals.
But before I get you, Bell, I'm gonna go with Eagle because clearly he needs to go see therapy for the damn Kings. He's delusional with De'Aaron Fox. He needs to get over it. It is what it is. Just you got Sabonis, but I'm sure he didn't take it to the promised land.
Dang.
Anyways, and then with Professor, he thinks he's slick because he wants to eradicate the last round with the damn Cavs when the Heatles have beat the Bobcats or the Hornets, who the hell they
Sure.
played the other night.
That shouldn't count either.
But yeah, now it doesn't count. But anyways.
I don't know. That's the rebuttal? Okay.
No, that's part of the rebuttal. The second rebuttal part is, first of all, the Knicks defense, like to your point, where they get the first. Are you counting the Spurs out completely?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're done
Who
with
is
the
it?
Spurs.
Who the Spurs have no chance.
I still
DK
have faith
disagrees.
in the Spurs.
DK disagrees.
I still have faith in the
You
Spurs.
see, DK disagrees.
Man.
I still have faith
listen.
in Wemby.
Eagle, is Wimby done?
Your
Or no?
Lord and Savior TK, but it ain't happening.
He's gonna go
No,
Super
no.
Saiyan. You'll see.
Okay.
He's gonna go Super Saiyan, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden, boom, we're gonna see the
They're
alien
gonna-
in action.
Remember when
They're
Goku
gonna
had
call the
that heart attack?
extender. They're gonna call
tried the
Scott
extender.
Foster.
They tried the extender. They tried that already.
If
They're
they
gonna bring him back.
Hold on. But if they bring back Scott Foster, jokes aside, for Game 6, there's the Game 7.
We know
Yes.
he's right.
Yeah, come on. Scott Foster is Eddie. Listen, by the time we have to finish that, Scott Foster is the guy you're like, man, I'm about to finish it. No, I'm gonna start motion to extend. Here we go, right on schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and we were done. Here's the thing with the Knicks. To answer your question, when you said earlier, the thing is the Knicks. We mentioned defense. That's you guys are right, but it would be I would be remiss to say that we also have never seen a team ever in the NBA playoffs in history, statistically speaking, not in the eye test, something that me and Eagle have been trying to fight with somebody another topic. Points, average
Good one,
points,
too.
wins per game, win shares. The Knicks are the number one team in the history. But they beat the Cavs yesterday. I think it was by 30 something,
Yeah.
and they lowered their points per game average against opponents in the playoffs. That's how much the ass kicking they're giving teams. They're
Yep.
averaging more than close to 40 points in blowouts. The offense, and also the Knicks ass kicking they did against the Cleveland yesterday and the Cavaliers. Nobody averaged more than 20.
Nope.
That's the thing with the Knicks,
Mhm.
man. OG can hit 14. Mikal Bridges can hit 17. Jalen Brunson has developed his game so well that he doesn't need to put 40 on him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He can pass the ball. Karl Anthony Towns was a joke in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
He has changed his reputation in New York. He might be right up there with Al Horford, right? As the best Dominican players in the history of basketball. If he gets a ring. Karl Anthony Towns. It's not a shot at Al Horford. Al Horford was a great player. Karl Anthony Towns, to your point, Professor, basketball-wise, he's doing things he wasn't or didn't want to do in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Mikal Bridges was a guy in Phoenix where when that trade was announced by Kevin Durant, we all said, damn, they traded Mikal Bridges? Why?
Yep.
Mitch Robinson knows what he's going to do. He knows his role. And then you have the other three supporting dudes. Again, this team also feels like, and I know it's the big bad West who's coming out, but remember, both teams are injured right now. Both teams are battling a war of 7 games, which I still think is going to go 7 games.
Mhm.
And I think the Knicks are going to have 9 days off. Well, that's pro and a con as opposed to how hot they are offensively. You can't deny that the legs are going to be fresher. They're going to be good to go, and they're going to be watching these games going, okay, so how do the Spurs play? How do the Spurs play? The Knicks
Yeah.
could have a chance to pull one of the most impressive NBA finals ever because who are they going against? It's baby GOAT Wemby, and it's top 20 player if he gets a ring, top 15 SGA.
Looking
And
for
then
a
Brunson will
back-to-back.
be a made man in New York. And it's not just him, but it's that team. It's Mike Brown. It also feels like, do I dare say, destiny. The Knicks, this is it. They haven't won a ring since the early 70s. So with the help of Ben Stiller, with the help of those celebrities, with the help of the biggest hater in Knicks history, Eagle, we're gonna do this. The Knicks they're gonna win, and he's gonna see a Knicks championship and be like, man, I'm never gonna see one with the Kings. It's a damn shame.
Dang.
So who would you rather face? Would you rather face the Spurs or the Thunder for this matchup for New York to win it out? To win it out for them to have that biggest chance. Yeah.
Spurs. They have a winning record against the Spurs in the regular season. I think they could body Wimby. If he's getting bodied by Hardenstein, Robinson and these boys are going to clean him up. And then with OKC, the reason why I'd rather not see OKC is because if you get healthy Mitchell and healthy J-Dub, that could balance out the bench and the scoring with New York better as opposed to the Spurs.
What do you guys think, Professor?
Either way, the Bucks is winning, New York is winning, the Kings are losing. Anytime Miami loses and the Lakers lose, it's a great year for basketball.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. The Spurs have no chance. The Spurs have no chance against the Knicks. But OKC versus the Knicks, that's going to be a dogfight. My money's on the Knicks pulling it off in 6 or 7 games, though. But that'll be the series right there.
Are you on record, Professor, that the Spurs series ends on Thursday?
The Spurs series ended tonight.
Wow.
It's done.
Still have faith in my boys.
Okay. Eagle, what do you think?
Eagle.
Goes to 7?
I think the series against the Spurs and the OKC goes to 7 games.
Who wins?
It's not about winning.
OKC.
Like who is best for New York?
OKC? Okay.
It's OKC, and then, if it's OKC against New York, it's going to be a battle. If OKC is healthy, because, they were missing some guys today, like the kid said, New York is going to be well rested. Whether it benefits them or not, we'll see. I think it will, because I think that Mike Brown, as a coach of New York, he played a lot of the bench guys. He's been smart about it. I think the previous coach, Thibodeau, he ran a short rotation. He played these guys more than 40 minutes, sometimes, 35 minutes. I think he found the right formula for New York. But I just don't think if it's OKC, which I think is going to win the series against the Spurs, I don't see this series, even if it goes to 6-7 games, I don't see New York getting the ring. I think it's OKC.
I think this is New York's best chance. And we always talk about what is it probable or is it possible. This is the most probable chance they have to win a championship since 99. And we all knew that when we watched that 99 finals, we were lucky we won 2 games because that was.
Well, to your point, that is a powerful thing to think about. Like when you think about the aura of New York and what is going on, the motivation that they have because of the fans, the family members and whatnot. Karl Anthony Towns says that he grew up rooting for the Knicks and whatnot. This is his team, so there's a lot of motivation of the Villanova boys.
The NBA loves stories. The NBA would say, man, it's been 50 years since the Knicks won a championship. In that city, in today's world, a championship in Madison Avenue, New York Knicks, the NBA will win as well.
Yeah, it's a win-win for the Knicks.
Yeah, unlike Miami, because Miami's a bunch of losers here.
Wait, what? All those rings by me? Get out of here, bro. What are you talking about?
By the way, the Knicks
Oh, we have a reason.
Throwing jazz for no reason.
Y'all get one. Oh my god.
TJ, if the Knicks win the championship in the next month, we tie the Heat. Just letting you know.
Tie the Heat in what?
In championships.
You mean overall?
It's 3-2 right now.
Man, get out of here. Moving along.
I'm just saying. The celebrities come to New York. The media's there. Who comes to Miami?
What's your take on the lucky charm that you guys have with Danhausen?
I'll take whatever I can to beat the Miami Heat's 3 rings. We coming for you, Bam.
That last ring. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, you got to catch strays too.
Do you know what's going on with Danhausen, this pro wrestler from WWE?
No.
All right, so Danhausen about a month ago showed up. Like his gimmick is like this is a vampire that basically goes around WWE putting curse on people. And in WWE context, you're looking at losing matches, slipping up, getting stuck somewhere. It's a comedy. It's amazing. It's great. He's funny. He's very charismatic. So about a month ago, he showed up on First Take. And Stephen A. Smith started kind of giving him a little jab. And he goes, I don't like your attitude towards me. So I know you're a New York Knicks fan. So I cursed the New York Knicks. So what happened in those two games after, the New York Knicks fell back 2-1, I think it was, in the series. And those two losses were pretty rough.
The Hawks, yeah.
And those two losses were really, really rough. And then a New York Knicks fan went and I forgot on what side, but ended up paying Danhausen to remove the curse. So he went on and removed the curse. And ever since, New York Knicks have not lost a game. He cursed the Cavaliers because on WWE, he's currently having a rivalry against The Miz, who is a huge Cleveland fan. So he had cursed the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. And obviously we saw what New York did to the Cavaliers.
Have y'all ever heard of something called the Base God's Curse?
Mm-mm.
Okay, welcome to Black people. Welcome to Black people. So there is a rapper called the Base God once upon a time around 2010. And Kevin Durant made the mistake of calling the Base God's music whack. And the Base God forever has said that he had the ability to curse and bless people. So the Base God put a curse, and this is like a Black culture thing. Ever since then, Kevin Durant was just screwed. So what ends up happening is he basically said Kevin Durant will win nothing until he apologizes. Kevin Durant joins Golden State, meets with the Base God. The Base God takes away his curse, and then boom.
Oh
champion.
my God.
I'm so serious. You can look it up. You can look it up.
I pretty much put a curse over the Kings. That's just me.
I mean, the Kings curse themselves. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's the greatest mystery in NBA.
Damn, yo, Bell just dropped the bell. Holy crap.
I mean, again, I will forever argue, whose idea was it? Let's go ahead and put Zach LaVine and DeRozan together again. We've already seen what it looks like. Let's do it one more time.
No,
to make it even better, let's put Russell Westbrook in there too. It's gonna be it'll be perfect. It's the perfect plan.
Let's drive Tyreek Evans in 09 over Steph Curry.
Exactly. Well, why not? YOLO.
Let's give a supermax to Keira Murray.
But wait,
YOLO.
Eagle, I have a question. What draft pick y'all got?
It's number 7.
7's not bad.
Yeah, but he's been having 7 for 20 years.
Honestly, though, in this draft, if you're not 1 through 4, you're basically only the top 4 matter. The rest don't matter. Yeah.
All right. Well, any final comments about New York's biggest success since '99? No.
It's dangerous to go
Good luck
alone.
to you.
Take this.
All right. New York, let us know what you think about the show. Leave us a comment down there. Do you agree with anything we said or disagree? Let us know. Let us know what you think about the Danhausen curse. But keep your fandom alive and your wardrobe engaged. Until next time, fellow nerds, this is Nerd Cookie.